Welcome to the All in One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Aries, October 2013. Aries, you go into October feeling really strong. Your ruling planet Mars has been in your sister sign Leo since August 27th and will be in Leo until October 15th. So for some of you, love may be a really strong theme now in your life. Maybe you've met someone really special, or you've been in a committed relationship and it's really been strong and, on fire in some ways. So use this energy to overcome obstacles, overcome anything on your path, and really go after what you want, because this area of your chart is all about self-confidence, creative self-expression, romance, true love, the love you give to others, children, sports, risk-taking, speculation. It's a good time to put yourself out there. It's a good time to network with others and let them know, hey, you're here and you want to be involved. If you do podcasting, if you do social media, if you do internet work, this is a wonderful time for that as well. So love is really strong for you here going into the fall, as well as your creative self-expression. In fact, for some of you, you may feel like there's no slowing you down. You're just rocking and rolling, and you want action. And so go for it. Use this energy to, tackle big projects, create great relationships, love, true love, your soulmate, this is, really strong for soulmate love as well. So for some of you, you may be feeling like you've met a soulmate and it's really going well. So have fun with that. Enjoy the spice of life. Now we have a very powerful, if not the most powerful, new moon of 2013, and that is the Libra New Moon. Now for you, it's happening in the area of marriage and partnership and relationships, because Libra is 7 signs from you. If you have an Aries ascendant, it is your 7th house, unless you have intercepts in the chart. And there's a million variations to everyone's chart. That's why this is solar astrology, which means I bring the sun to the ascendant. But to know your natal chart, you can go to my homepage, and there's free natal astrology there. Click on it and find out what your ascendant is, and that's free. Okay, so you've got the Libra New Moon in the area of marriage and partnership, business partnership, your public relationships, and it is opposing Uranus in your first house, you squaring Pluto in the 10th house of what you do in the world, your career in the world, your business in the world, your profession in the world, and you, Aries, as a human being in the world. Jupiter's in the 4th house of your foundation. So the Libra New Moon is at 12 degrees Libra, opposing Uranus, squaring Pluto, and squaring Jupiter. That's 4 squares, 2 oppositions. Peace. And so it's a really powerful new moon. So for you, you are looking at your relationships. You're going to be doing a major evaluation of all of your relationships here in October. And not just the true love relationship, the soulmate relationship, but your business partnerships, your colleagues, your friends, family, all relationships. All relationships. You are looking at everything in October that has to do with other people, how it affects you. Does it line up with you? Does it line up with your goals? Does it line up with, where you live and building a secure foundation for yourself? Do your relationships empower you to feel safe and secure within yourself? If they do, they will continue to flourish and grow. If they don't, they will break down. Pluto breaks down whatever's not working. And, so Pluto is breaking down this Libra New Moon for you in the area of marriage and partnership, business partnerships, relationships, even people you consult, like attorneys and doctors. So you are doing a major evaluation in relationships here in October. And those that are healthy and good will continue to be thriving and growing and developing. Those that are not part of your life path destiny will fall by the wayside. And I think that's a good thing, because you know what? Who has time to waste on relationships that aren't going anywhere? Who has time to put energy into friendships when you're not receiving back? Or colleagues who are not, don't have your back. So Pluto and Uranus are going to make that really clear to you. Uranus is truth. Pluto is power. And so we're going to get powerful truth here in October. And for you, it's all about how you relate to other people and how they are relating to you. Are they supporting you? Are they on the same life path as you? If the answer is yes, they will continue. If the answer is no, they will fall by the wayside. Now, Venus enters Sagittarius on October 7th. So you're in for some adventure here in October. Sagittarius is another sister sign, so it's going to be lifting you up. So some of you may have a partnership who's abroad, who lives in another country, who you are using social media to Facebook, to talk to, or Skyping. And so this is wonderful, because with Venus in this area, this can give you new insights, new truth, new wisdom, where you really see the bigger picture of your life and where you're going and what you're accomplishing, your future vision. You're having an expansion of consciousness. So you're going to get a lot of insight in October with Venus working for you this way. And don't forget, in Sagittarius, she's lifting you up and making you feel really empowered and good and strong. Travel will be really good for you. Or for those of you that are in school, this is very good for school. Those of you that are teaching, this is excellent for teaching as well. So very positive energy for you, Aries. Then we have your ruling planet, Mars, moving into Virgo on October 15th. And this is a time for you to really look at your lifestyle and your health and your work habits and recharge your batteries. What can you do to improve your energy level? What can you do to improve your health, well-being, and vitality? Do you need to rest more? Do you need to recharge your batteries? With Mars moving through Leo all that time, you probably have been so action-orientated, out there making things happen, and also having a strong personal life that, now you may be a little bit tired. It's just like, whoa, I need to chill a little bit here and, do some nice self-care with myself. So practice some nice extreme self-care. Get massaged, maybe do some Reiki, acupuncture, whatever you like to recharge your batteries, recharge your body. Then we have the Aries lunar eclipse on October 18th. Now, this is going to be the first in a series over the next couple of years. In 2014 and 2015, the eclipses are going to move from Scorpio Taurus to Aries Libra, as well as the nodes, which are now in Scorpio and Taurus, will move to Aries and Libra. So Aries, you are front and center in this period of evolution and transformation taking place on our beloved planet. I like this lunar eclipse. No Pluto and Uranus are touching it. Jupiter is squaring it, but guess what? Jupiter makes everything feel great. So it's going to have a lot of positive energy, and boy, do we need this. We really need this, because this Libra New Moon is building us to the Pluto-Uranus square that's going exact on November 1st. And so we're really in an intense cycle now. And this is the last Pluto-Uranus square of 2013, but it's the fourth exact square in a series of 7 exact squares that will take place from now through 2015. So it's really intense right now. That's why the boys of war are drumming their beats, because they're trying to stir up trouble wherever they can to make their profits and dominate the world. But we're not going to let them, because the goddess has returned and the goddess wants peace. Venus transited the sun in 2012, in summer of 2012, and so it's not going to happen. It's a lot of brouhaha. But it is, creating a lot of angst with everybody. And Pluto-Uranus is about truth and transformation. So I love the Aries lunar eclipse because it's uplifting, it's positive, it's fiery Aries. It's about action and fun and adventure. And So for you, you've got to be careful that you are not overcommitting yourself. Okay, for you single Aries, you may have a lot of options here, you know, where you're dating several people right now because everybody wants your energy, everybody wants your Aries, they want to be with you. And so you could find yourself at this eclipse going, well, okay, I can date you on Thursday and I'll date you on Friday and you on Saturday and I'm going to see Joe on Sunday. And then by Monday, you're like, you know, with the Mars and the Virgo now going, oh, I got to rest. I got to figure out who am I going to keep. And, you know, so what choices? Now, not everyone's single. You know, there's a lot of you married Aries. And, you know, for you, you could be doing a lot around the house, doing a lot with family, doing a lot with your partner, you know, and you can overexhaust yourself there. So you can be so, you know, I'm going to see the kids and I'm going to be with my husband and then we're going here and we're going there and oh, and I'm digging up the garden and oh, and I'm painting the house and oh, I'm, you know, I'm putting in, you know, a sunroom and a jacuzzi and, you know, so you too can overextend yourself with this Jupiter square the lunar eclipse. You know, so balance is the key. That's what Buddha said. You know, Buddha said, you know, it's not about not eating cake. It's not about saying, I will never have a drink again, or I will never, you know, do this. It's always about what's the middle way. You know, we never want to say we can't do something. We always want to, you know, but do it in a balanced way. So you will be challenged at this lunar eclipse to not put too much on your plate. Whether you're married or single, you're going to have lots and lots of options. Everyone's going to want you. Everyone's going to be at you. And you have to decide, you know, how much energy you have, you know, to fill your schedule. Now, Mercury goes retrograde October 21st through November 10th. This is the last Mercury retrograde of 2013, and it's in Scorpio. It goes from 18 degrees Scorpio to 2 degrees Scorpio. And so I like this one because we got a lot of crap being thrown at us by the media. The government's lying to us. The media's lying to us. And the Pluto-Uranus is just stirring everything up here. We don't know what to believe. Who do we know what to believe? Well, Scorpio is going to help us do that because with Mercury retrograde, we're going to get down to the truth. We're going to get down to what's really going on because Scorpio is the CIA of astrology. They are the detective. They're the energy, the third eye, all-seeing eye of God that comes in and says, hey, what's really going on here? Okay, let's peel this mask off this person. Let's peel this layer away. Oh, you know, what's really going on? And so that way we can take our time and reflect about all this stuff being thrown at us and you know, don't make any decisions unless you want to make a decision, unless you know in your heart what it is you want. We don't have to make decisions under Mercury retrograde. It's always best to wait a couple of days after Mercury goes direct. And that will be November 11th and 13th. And that will be after the next lunar solar eclipse in Scorpio. On November 3rd, we have a solar eclipse in Scorpio. So we got a lot happening here in October. And we don't want to be forced into decisions that are crazy just because we have all this stuff being thrown at us. And so I like this, the Mercury retrograde because it's saying sit back, reflect, re-strategize, rethink, reanalyze, and look at your options. Look at what's working for you. Look at what's distracting you. Look at where you want to go and let go of where you don't want to go. And Mercury retrograde will help you do that. Another thing too is the Sun enters Scorpio on October 23rd. And so you are really hot in October because this is heating up your sex house. Aries, you're on fire in October. You are sizzling. And so when Mercury conjuncts Saturn on the 29th of October, you may be making a decision on a relationship like, okay, I'm getting married. You may commit to one of these people. For you single Aries, some of you may be getting engaged in October. Now, it's okay to get engaged. Just don't get married on a Mercury retrograde because Mercury retrograde means redo. If you go to my website in the left-hand column, there I got the link below, but if you go to my website in the left-hand column, it's Mercury retrograde wisdom. Go there. It's the do's and don'ts of Mercury retrograde. So you are hot in October going into November, because Scorpio is 8 signs from you. Scorpio rules depth. It rules deep passion. It rules deep commitment. It rules sex. And you've got all this focus going on in the 5th house of romance, soulmate, the love you give to others, true love. Then it's on in the 7th house of marriage and partnership. And then it's on in the 8th house, which is your partner really getting serious with you. So some of you female Aries, don't be surprised if your partner steps up and says, let's get married. Let's do this. You know, let's do this. You know, and you got Venus in the 9th of legal marriage. So some of you Aries are getting very committed in your partnerships. Now, for those of you that are already committed, this can be your partner sharing, you know, some new insight with you on, you know, what he or she needs from you. Also, this can be about restructuring debt. It can be about restructuring your finances so that you have more cash flow coming in, which is good. And you know, how you guys are working on other sources of income. Your partner could be getting other sources of income. You could be getting other sources of income other than earned income. Income looks good. This is a strong time. So October for you is about love. It's about creative self-expression. It's about taking some risks here. Especially if you want to expand your business, like you want to have a YouTube channel, or you want to be on, you know, you want to start a new website, you got a new idea. Excellent time to do that. I would, you know, do it before October 21st when Mercury goes retrograde, but then keep working on it behind the scenes, because that's what Mercury retrograde is fabulous for, is working behind the scenes and re-strategizing. And then after the eclipses and Mercury goes direct, green light, launch your site, launch your channel, launch your marriage, buy a new house, buy a new car, buy a new computer, get married, you know, whatever it is that you want, go for it. And use that Mercury retrograde time to really rethink your strategy so that you can fine-tune things and really come out gangbusters in November and just knock us all dead with what you're doing. And for those of you getting engaged or have met the love of your life, congratulations. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Aries. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And until next time. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Yeah, and that makes you larger than life. Yeah.